Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. You're welcome to Insurance on the Move this beautiful Thursday evening. As you make that journey home, we're here to keep you company, supplying the infos that will keep you 1,000 miles ahead of the information race. You're welcome. My name is Victor Oteri. All right, so last week we started the conversation on deferred annuity and what annuity means. So today we're going to be continue that dialogue with you as we reflect on it, and then we will to touch down on what you need to know about that particular kind of policy. We also be connecting with you as you move from one location to the other. We'll be serving you more helpings from our traffic managers spread across the length and breadth of Lagos. You're welcome. A brief break. When we return, it'll be time to begin the conversation.
Wow! What just happened?
What kind of question is that? Can't you see?
Wow! That looks like a brand new SUV. What kind of vehicle is that?
What kind of question is that? Can't you see?
Was it the motorcycle that caused it? Or the cooling van?
What kind of question is that? Can't you see?
But why is that man smiling and pressing his phone instead of pressing that careless man's face against the car's floorboard?
And what kind of question is that? Can't you see?
But what kind of man is that?
Wait, seriously, what kind of man is that?
Yes, that's the kind of man that has prepared for the unexpected. The man that knows that when accident happens, ICO Auto Insurance Plan keeps you covered, so you don't have to worry. Get the ICO Auto Insurance Plan today. Call us on 0700 iContact, that is 0700 2442 668228, or visit www.icoplc.com to learn more. ICO Insurance, your stable friend, yesterday, today, and always.
Trust all the way, every day. Live your life, we've got your back, and so I will take you there all the way, every day. Yeah, stability assured.
ICO Insurance, your stable friend, yesterday, today, and always.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Insurance on the Move is the program we set for the conversation this beautiful evening. But quickly, let's take you through the roads right now. CBD and the Idumota corridor, we can tell you we're still having very good flow of traffic in and out of Oyebanji intersection, looking pretty good. Movement from Adeniji Adele Road connecting 3rd Mainland Bridge is also looking good. And then we can tell you Ilubiri linking up with Kata Bridge, inwards journey mainland, moving as expected, no cause for alarm at this time. Underneath Idumota Bridge, inwards journey Enyeyo, connecting Balogun Street, still looking pretty good at this hour. And then we can tell you Tinubu Square, linking up with Nnamdi Azikiwe Street, heading towards Tom Jones intersection, equally looking pretty good. Other areas of coverage still remains very, very light at the moment. And then we have traffic managers well positioned to ensure that you have it pretty good. All right, you had a report from Stephen giving a comprehensive one there from Maryland, trying to connect with Ikeja, and from there through Oba Akran. At the intersections there, you have alternation going on, so you might have it slow, but beyond all those points, it's all looking pretty good to go. All right, so today on the program, we are continuing that dialogue, like I said, on annuity. But this time around, we're looking at deferred annuity. And if you can recall that last week, we spoke about Bosun, a 45-year-old hardworking businessman with a family of 4, his wife and 2 children. And of course, Bosun is very comfortable because he has a very, very good job. And he believes that he would be able to see his family through with his earnings, talking about his children. But he's also concerned about the future, and he's trying to see maybe the business that he's running right now will be able to, see him to the point of retirement. And then he approached a professional for some kind of advice. And that's why we brought in the professionals in to take us through that. And joining me in the studio this evening is my friend, that's Joshua Gbadebo. He's a live underwriter with ICO, and is in the studio this evening. Joshua, nice to have you back in the studios. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Nice to have you too.
Right. So we did talk about the fact that last week you guys said the best advice you give to someone like Bosun is for him to pick a deferred annuity. So for those who missed that session, what is a deferred annuity?
Okay. A deferred annuity is a payment where annuity benefit commences at the chosen age or a chosen date, ranging from age 50, 55, 60, 65, or 70. So deferred annuity is the type of annuity whereby earning of annuity takes place for a future or later date.
Okay, so with that, he'll be able to earn some kind of, he'll have some earnings till he dies, so to say.
Yes.
Right? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. And I know that even last week you did talk about what the guaranteed period was, and you also dwelt on why Bosun needs to get this kind of product. So let's take it further now. So assuming that Bosun is very, very keen at picking this product called the deferred annuity, how would his premium be determined?
Okay, thank you. So for deferred annuity, for one to start earning or to take up the plan, one needs to have certain information. That is, I want to pick a particular amount I'll be earning from a specific age. So that's one of it. Okay. And then one also needs to provide the age next birthday, that is the date of birth. So this will actually determine the premium payable to get the amount earning at the retirement age.
Oh, okay. So it is the age that you are that will determine the kind of premium that you pay?
Yes, and also the retirement age selected.
All right. Okay, so what is the implication of not paying premium fully before the commencement of annuity benefits?
So the implication is that the annuity benefit won't be able to commence because the agreement at the onset of the contract wasn't added to. So what happens in this case is that the premium will be refunded back to the customer.
Ah, okay. So what are the age limits for deferred annuity?
Yeah, so deferred annuity have the minimum age of 21. So anyone from 21 can pick up the policy, and the maximum age at entry is age 68.
Oh, 68.
Yes.
All right, that's beautiful. So 21, and once you're 21, you can pick up a deferred annuity plan, and of course the maximum age of entry, like you said, is 68 years old.
Yes.
What are the benefits of deferred annuity? Can we reflect on that a bit?
Okay, so the benefit of deferred annuity is that it guarantees an individual of earning even after retirement, and it secures that you have a financial income coming in, and to cater for the needs of oneself and his family at large.
Okay. All right, so let's paint a kind of scenario. So we've advised Bosun now that he needs a deferred annuity, which will guarantee payment for him until he dies, right?
Yes.
Now, what if Bosun picks up the product, he picks up this insurance policy, and then somehow, let's say 5 years down the line, something happens, Bosun dies before the commencement of earnings. So what happens?
So, like I stated earlier, so before when death occurs, before the commencement of earning, the total premium paid would be refunded back to the beneficiary of the customer.
That's the total premium that he has paid?
Yes, with interest.
Okay, so that will be given back to the beneficiaries?
Yes.
All right, let's look through now. So do we have any options? How many options do you have for deferred annuity?
So for deferred annuity, we have 2 options. Like we stated last week, that's the 5 years guaranteed period and the 10 years guaranteed period.
Okay, those are the options that we have.
Yes.
Can this product fail?
No, it can't fail. The product can't fail because from the inception of the policy, it is an agreement that the company has made. And as we all know that how long ICO has been to date, we have never failed in these regards.
All right, so deferred annuity never fails. Is that what it means?
Yes, with ICO.
All right.
Guaranteed.
Okay, but if it never fails, can a deferred annuity be terminated?
It depends. Now, the reason why I say it depends is this: if the policy had not commencement, that is, benefit had not commenced, it cannot be. It can be terminated if the benefit had not commenced. But the moment benefit commences, there can be termination.
Okay, that means you've already seen yourself through the period, the guarantee period.
Yeah, they mean the person has started
Earning.
Yes.
So it cannot be terminated again.
Yes.
All right. So can I change my beneficiary?
Yes, you can change your beneficiary. Yes.
Okay. And I'm just looking through now. Can I increase the value of my expected benefits? Is it possible? Let's say, for instance, my expected benefit was supposed to be 10 million and I'm paying premium now. Is it possible for me to begin to think of how to change that to 15 million?
Yes, so for increment of benefits, it depends. That is, if commencement of annuity benefit hadn't been end.
Right.
The possibility in that regard. But the moment it has commenced, one we have to take up another plan in that regard to cater for the needs for the increment.
All right, then Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. The Fed annuity plan is what we're looking at on the program this evening. And Joshua Gbadebo is our guest. We are making reference to this. We're going to take a short break right now. When we return, is there any loan facility on the deferred annuity? Of course, Joshua will be able to let us know. And how can an interested listener take out this plan with ICO? These are many more. We'll still be reflecting on. Plus, if you have any questions for our guests this evening, feel free. 080-99-120-777 and 09153-877127.
Honestly, I am fed up of my street.
Hey, what's wrong now?
I think my street is jinxed. Over the weekend, my apartment was boggled and the criminals made away with valuables. They even took my son's toy treasure box.
Stable and reliable.
And just this morning, there was a huge fire incident in my neighbor's house and he lost everything. I mean everything.
Wow. Anyway, like I said before, stable and reliable.
What are you saying? Are you mocking me?
Abba, of course not. I just said
obtainable, portable, blah blah blah. I can rhyme too. It doesn't help my situation.
Okay, you remember I had similar experience last year, but thankfully I had signed up to a fire and burglary insurance plan with a stable and reliable partner, ICO Insurance.
Oh, now I get it now. Yeah. But why didn't you tell me all this while now?
When the unexpected happens to your home appliances, ICO provides the insurance cover that makes you worry-less. Get the ICO Fire and Burglary Insurance Plan today. Call us on 0700 iContact. That is 0700 2442 668228 or visit www.icoplc.com to learn more. ICO Insurance, your stable friend. Yesterday, today, and always.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Insurance on the Move is the program. Joshua Gbadebo is the guest, and of course, he's taking us to the classroom this evening. Okota Isolo corridor, free movement of traffic from 5-star connecting Iyano Isolo is very, very good. Daleko Isolo Bridge is moving pretty well as well. Ballet connecting Ijesha and Mile 2 also looking pretty good. And Sele Link Bridge is also very good as well. Agor Palace linking up with Nwachuku Drive. And Sele is a moving traffic being experienced there. Likewise for the return journey, connecting Chemist and Agor Roundabout looks pretty good. Likewise for the return journey as well. All right, then, so we're talking insurance. And if you have any questions for Joshua, even as we reflect on the Fed annuity, you can always feel free to connect with us. That's on 080-99-120777. Okay, that's 080-99-120777 and 091-5387-7127. That's the number that you can connect with us. All right, so we've talked about if I can increase my expected benefits, and you did say that is possible, right? Is there any loan facility on the Fed annuity?
No. no, there's no loan facility when we speak about.
So I cannot get a loan?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so for those who are listening to us right now and they're interested in picking up this plan, what are they to do? How can they pick up the ICO deferred annuity plan?
So they can either go to our online portal, that's iContact, or walk into any of our branches across the country. And we believe we are going to serve them right and provide them with necessary information that they need in this regards.
So any of your branches, they can always go there.
Yes, sir.
And they will be able to get this product as well.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to reflect through that again. So you did say that for those who are thinking of retirement and they want to plan for that retirement, you're saying now that the deferred annuity plan is the best that they can go for. Is that it?
Yes, please. One of the reasons why we are back in the studio speaking on deferred annuity, because the company looked at how the current economy of the country is, and we are looking at how to give back to the people that are citizens of this country, and ensuring that they have a better life upon retirement from their various working activities during their youthfulness. So the current annuity we are selling now is quite far better than the one we've been selling before, and this is why we are reaching out to people to come and tap from what ICO Insurance.
How
PLC
different is
it? For instance, the benefit is like a 40% increment.
Wow.
For you to understand.
For what it used to be.
Yeah, for what it used to be.
So for those of us that are in it already, can we still benefit from this new one?
Yes, you can benefit from it. Like I said, you can take up another one.
Oh.
Yes.
It's not like you can modify the one that I have to be adjusted to this one. All right. There's a message here that says, good evening. It says, concerning deferred annuity plan, how are the interest rates determined and how are they subject to change? Thanks. Chima is sending that one in. So does inflation or perhaps interest rates, okay, he's talking about interest rate, right? Yeah. How is it determined?
Okay, so it is a compound interest. That is the day of payment.
Okay, you need to project more to that microphone. Yes. Is it compound interest, you said?
Yes, a compound interest. That
okay.
is, we start counting from the day of payment. So in as much the customer makes his premium consistently at that when due, is going to read, and there will be interest in that regards. So when we talk about interest, it's only at the period of probably termination before the benefit commences.
Okay. This one says, Mr. Gbadebo, please explain how the accumulation phase works in deferred annuity. It says, please explain how okay, let me take it. It says, Mr. Gbadebo, please explain how the accumulation phase works in deferred annuity plan. This is Bola Gbade on Lagos Abeokuta Expressway. So, how does it work?
Okay, I want to believe the person intend how the payment is made. Okay, so if you are looking at that, since we've there's an agreement from the onset that a certain amount will be received by the customer. So, for instance, Mr. Bosun came to ICO that I want to be earning 500,000 monthly at age 60, and we've gotten to age 60. So, what happened is that Mr. Bosun will start earning 500,000 monthly. That is 6 million annually, and this is earned till death comes.
Wow. Okay, so he'll be earning that. It doesn't matter the age. I mean, if for instance he starts earning by age 60, so you're saying that ICO continue to pay him when he's 70, 80, and it even grows up to 90.
Yeah, if Mr. Bosu can survive till 120, he keeps earning till then.
You mean it?
Yes.
Wow. All right, this one says, good evening, Traffic Radio. Is it possible to add more money to my annuity over time?
Yeah,
I'm sure he or she must be talking about premium.
Yes, like I stated earlier, in as much the benefit has not commenced, that is, payment hasn't commenced to the customer.
Right, so you can adjust the value.
You can always adjust the value.
All right, so if his premium was 50 and he's expected that he'll be earning, let's say 500,000 at the time benefits commences, so and he now increases to 100,000. So you mean his earnings too will also be affected? That's what it means, right?
Yeah, definitely. So the moment you want an increment and you are still within the deferment period, we are going to give you the estimated amount to be paid, or if you are dropping a particular amount to add to the initial premium that has been agreed, we'll be stating the amount the benefits is going to be in return.
All right, then 08099120777, 09153877127. Message here says, good evening, Victor and Mr. Joshua. Victor, kindly ask your guest if the deferred annuity plan can lapse without value if clients stop paying premium, and can deferred annuity be used for tax rebates? Comrade Daniel is sending this one in. So did you get that? I think it's 2 questions in one.
Yes.
You got it?
Yes.
All right. So go ahead.
So one of the beauty about deferred annuity is that the customer needs to be consistent in that regards, in making the premium payment till the completion of the deferred term. So when you talked about lapsation, when you do not make premium at that, when the policy automatically, after exceeding the grace period, changes the status from being active to lapsation.
Okay, let's take this call. Hello there. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
All right. What's your name?
My name is Chris.
Chris, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good.
And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Ikeja.
All right, Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, Allen in Ikeja.
All right, go ahead.
I just want to ask Mr. Joshua in the studio that these annuity plans, does it protect against inflation? The way things are at the moment. So, in the long run, does it protect against inflation?
Very good question indeed. Thank you so much, Chris.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so does annuity, does it guarantee some kind of protection against inflation?
Yes, it does. So there is an option for that. So currently, for the deferred annuity, we have 2 options. We have the flat option, whereby a customer receives specific amounts till when debt comes. It's static. So that is, if it's 500,000, like I stated earlier for Mr. Bosun will keep any 500,000 till debt arise.
Okay.
Every month. But for the other option, which is escalation of 5%, it means that the customer will be getting 5% of the agreed annual benefit every year. So that is, if you start any 500,000 this year monthly, when it goes to the next year, it will be 5% of.
Oh, there'll be additional benefit. 5% to it.
Yes.
So that means it could end like 525 or 550.
Yes. So, and this is going to address the concern of inflation.
Yes.
Oh,
this is the adjusted form that you guys are coming up with, right?
Yes.
All right. This one says, is it possible to add more money to my? Okay, no, I think we've taken that one. This one says, hello, Victor and Joshua. Please, can I change my designated beneficiaries on the annuity plan? And what are the procedures to do that, if possible? This is coming. Okay, it says anonymous. All right. So go ahead. So is it possible for me to change my beneficiary?
Yes. So it's possible to change beneficiary. We believe that when a customer picks up a policy, for instance, probably it is just the customer being single, or he has a wife, and few years time he has kids and he wants to include his kids in the as beneficiary of the cover. The customer has every privilege to do that, so he can actually change or increase the beneficiary in his cover.
Right. So for those who are listening to us right now, Joshua, who needs a deferred annuity policy most? Talk to our listeners this evening.
So everyone needs it. But we have to look at it critically for those that we call the artisan, for those that we call that are not actually under a direct company, for especially the businessmen. They are the one that need it. Because if you look at the pension act that speaks about
guaranteeing pension for those who
so
are
most
already
of them
work.
do not have it.
Okay.
Most of them do not have it. So we are calling to them to secure their future and the future of their kids in that regard.
And they can do that now.
Yes.
All right. So you said that for those that want to pick it up, they can come to ICO.
Yes.
All right. And you have branches right here in Lagos. How many of them?
We have over 5 branches in Lagos. We have at Lekki, we have at head office, which is our at VI, that's Church Gate. We have at Ikeja Bakran. We have at Isolo, that's Oshodi Isolo Expressway. We have at Amuwo, and we also have at Ilupeju.
All right. So the deferred annuity is what is required. But this annuity is different from the PENCOM regulated. Is that correct?
Yes.
What's the difference?
The difference here is that deferred annuity is a voluntary contribution, while the PENCOM is the one that is regulated by the PENCOM Act.
Okay, so that's quite different from this one.
Yes.
And we also, I know that there's also the one they call the immediate annuity.
Yes.
Okay, and that one is also immediately after you've done your contribution, you guaranteed your benefit immediately. That's what it means, right?
Yes, it means that you start earning immediately, unlike the deferred annuity that you deferred and payment for a specific period. So immediate is dropping a lump sum at the onset.
All right. So let's take this up now. So what's your message to our people as we round off the program this evening?
So my message to everyone, and let me address the second question of our call.
Okay.
The message is that, so it talked about tax rebate. So one of the benefits of deferred annuity is that you can use it in getting tax rebate. That is to also relieve you of tax that you are paying in that regard.
So if I show them that I have this annuity, they would give me a tax rebate?
Yes. So it's applicable from your annual tax.
Wow, that's a great advantage.
Yes.
Oh, good. All right, so as we round this up, what's your message to the people?
So my message to everyone, like I stated, we have a better and upgraded deferred annuity that is going to cater for your future needs. So please subscribe to us, and I believe that you won't have any cause to regret it.
All right, then. Joshua, nice having you in the building. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
All right, he is Joshua Gbadebo, a life underwriter with ICO, and we've been able to deal extensively with the deferred annuity plan. I hope you can go out there and pick up one from ICO. I'm sure you will never regret it. All right, then. Maximum thanks to Akan Hussein, who has produced the program this evening. And, of course, I want to appreciate Definite Media Concept for putting all of this together. Our social media team, we do appreciate you. My name is Victor Oteri. Have a splendid evening. Bye.